I am in a location where, well, I bid you all good day, good evening, good night, and all that stuff from the start. Uh, and I'm currently in a place where I've been trading in Bitcoin and VEPS, Bitcoin and Sol with the VEPS today, um, under rocket fire. Yes, really. And when you live under rocket fire, or you're visiting a place under rocket fire, and you're working under rocket fire, it can get kind of hairy. Don't kid yourself. And even if you have the good fortune of living in a place that has a multi-layered, multi-dimensional defense system that includes the Iron Dome, the David Sling, the Arrow, possibly the Iron Beam, and of course jet fighters, drones, other sorts of systems, Patriots, other systems like that. It can be very easy to somehow think, oh, what could possibly go wrong? And then you find out that a friend of yours got hurt or killed, or someone's house got damaged, and you happen to know a relative of that person, a direct member of the family. Right? It's like the house they grew up in. Or you're walking down the street, you see some guy running down the street with a piece of shrapnel on his head, and he's taking himself to the ambulatory care center. Not even being driven there by ambulance because he's like, it's just a piece of metal. I'll be fine. Right? It's a very different kind of experience. It can desensitize you, right, to all kinds of things. It's not normal. It falls well beyond the normal distribution models. Frankly, it falls far beyond the Laplace distribution models and practically any other normal distribution or quantitative distribution models that you can think of. But it is a thing that people do, in fact, get used to. I've been, like many people, living under a lot of rockets in my life. And it is never fun. And it is never lovely. And it is always something you wish would just rather end, and that there would be no more of these stupid rockets being launched indiscriminately at civilians, which would then, of course, give no reason for counterstrikes, which the useless or useful idiots call genocide. No, it's not a genocide when you strike back at people who first struck at you for the express purpose of genocide. When you defend yourself against genocidal maniacs, that is not genocide. Okay? You're defending yourself against people who've sworn that they want to do that to you. Well, then, pretty much all bets are off. And you can do what you have to do to defend yourself against that. Right? That is, in fact, how it goes in the International Geneva Conventions of War. And it's a funny thing, those Geneva Conventions, because they apply only to people who actually care to uphold them, at least during the conflict itself. Very rarely, if ever, it has happened, but not often, are war criminals actually brought to justice through international courts, etc. A few notable cases, of course, include some of the Nazis who were brought to Nuremberg for trial, and after World War II, and in the war that happened between Kosovo and Serbia, Herzegovina, after the breakup of Yugoslavia in the 1990s, a decade and two later, a few of the people who were involved in that faced justice. Not many, one or two specifically, but there's a few here and there that over the decades have faced any kind of punishment. And for the most part, they don't. And you might wonder to yourself, why is it that not only do these systems fail, but what the hell does this have to do with trading? Well, the answer is it actually has quite a lot to do with trading. Because why are wars fought? Right? They're usually fought over blood and treasure. And they're fought sometimes also over ideology. Well, what could be more of an ideological battle than people who are fighting over the idea of treasure? And by that I mean the fiat world versus the crypto world. Oh, you didn't think I'd loop it, did you? But I did. You like those big abstract thoughts, right? Well, I bring it all together. Yeah. The fiat world is very much ideologically driven and is very much hoping that there will be no winner in the crypto life. See you guys later. Bye.